Da 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 da.
Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of Our Vision, where we try to help each other envision a better common future. Today, I want to talk to you about Casa Común, the common house. Casa Común is a place focused around connecting people in an enabling and trusting environment, and then letting the magic happen all by itself. And to help me share this story with you today is Margarita, its steward. Hello, Margarita.
My name is Margarita Higuera. I'm from Santander, from this region. I was born in a city next by, like 3 hours from here. I was just finishing my university as I finished psychology, and I came to work in this area, and I fell in love with this region. And I think the reason of why I felt so much and I knew that this was going to be my place, it was because the quality of human beings in here was fantastic. And it was all around relationship. And this is 7 years ago, no? And it's not changing, it's still the same. It's the core thing of being in Barichara, the relationships and the community that we experience in here. I was working in psychology and my husband was teaching, so we thought this is a place for the community to come and work around mental health and education. But obviously, life changed. My son was born, and then we decided to move here, and entering into what were the needs of our family and the needs of the community. We visualize this not just as a therapeutic place, but as a community gathering, as a hub of connection, as a hub of relationships, a place of where people can come and meet without any schedule.
What she is talking about here is what we now call Casa Común. Construction of the house began 8 years ago, but after a while, Margarita and her family ran out of money, since the construction master had told them to plan with a much smaller budget than required. Since community activities had already started, however, suddenly they found themselves surrounded by volunteers wanting to help.
I never thought about volunteers. It was more people wanted to come and support the things that I was doing. The house always has helped other people of the community. It's like a trampoline. It's a place where people come and stay because they have specific needs, and then they go. And most of those people feel thankful or wanted to give something to the house. Because for me, it's very difficult to have volunteers and to have this sensation of someone is volunteering for me. But my belief is that we all come together and we all support each other. So more than volunteer thing was about supporting each other to achieve whatever we need to do in this life. Basically, what happened with the transformation of the house or the building the house was that also was happening a lot of transformation in me and in the people who was helping me to do this work. And how, since the beginning, it's been a place where there's a lot of people involved in the whole process.
But instead of sitting down and making a 5-year plan of how this community hub should develop, the stewards sat back, listening to the needs and offerings of people coming, and letting that be the guide.
The experience of being in this house is all the time developing. It's something that we experience every day and organically grows, transforms, change, move in different directions. In Casa Común, many things happen, but the main core is how we meet in trust. And we open this big question of what is trust, because just opening my house completely to a community every day is like a study of the collectiveness. Every day something brings a person, a situation, brings something that gives us this opportunity to deepen into that relationship and into how we need to meet or to relate. People come, ask for space to do any kind of activity. It could be from religion. So last week was a group of nuns. Following day was something about tarot. And the other day was something about missionaries and something about yoga and something about wine making, beer making, anything, can be anything. It's not fixed because any of our needs are fixed. So it's depending on what is going on and what are our needs.
We've had ecstatic dance, clown workshops, movie nights, ant eating experiences for tourists, and essential oil pressing workshops for local rural women. It has even become something of a startup hub as people apply what they learn in the workshops to create products which they then sell at the community shop right on site. But stewarding all of this in your own home can be very exhausting. In fact, when I asked Margarita what her main challenges were along the way, she smilingly shrugged off collapsing roofs and flooding, but said that fulfilling her own needs, taking time and intimate space for herself and her family, has been the most difficult learning process. So why do all this?
For me, the only way to heal trauma is when the trauma gets in relationship with yourself, with your past, with your present, And Colombia has suffered a lot. Colombia, we have huge amount of behaviors that are somehow because of the history that we have. So my belief, truly, is that we can heal that if we are together. We can heal the trauma if we meet, if we really work in relationships. So for me, it makes much more sense to open a space where we can heal each other, where we could really encounter and find out what are our needs, deeply needs, and try to help each other to contain those needs. When people come here, people want to do something, and this is beautiful. You have the possibility to meet the other and to value what the other person brings. That's all the connections that we have. We don't have any institution giving us money. Also because it's not that I don't believe in projects, but how come I think this is my vision and my mission and my thing when you build it every day? So it's really hard to apply for grants when you recognize the day by day and work with them. It's difficult. What is the impact? I don't know the impact. I don't know, but what I know is that we feel questioned. We want to do something always better. We all feel motivated to put something into the community. We recognize the generosity of the other. We create, and when you create in community, you have a different atmosphere. I mean, it's incredible how strong is the community in here, and it's silly not to see and to value that. It's how we value that we have, and how we transform it in something that we all can become something, I don't know, whatever we have to become.
So, what did it take to create this? I would say, first, an invitation for people to come together. Second, a steward to hold the space and to connect offerings and needs. And last, a trust by all participants that the community will find its way. But again, no massive amounts of financial or material resources from the start, but more people showing up over several years to create together. The next few videos will share a little bit more about the path that Casa Común is going. First, with one of the startups that have been founded here called Frutos Conciencia. And then second, with Tienda Comunitaria, the community shop, an experiment in trust and collaboration-based economics that has been built here in Casa Común. But until then, thank you for watching another episode of Our Vision. If you want to share the gift of inspiration, send this to a friend of yours. Until then, let's regenerate the earth.